Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County. My name is John.
And I'm Kim.
And we're, shifted. What happened?
What do you want me to do? Make it different. What's wrong?
Nothing. We have that light. You know that thing that was happening that time before?
All right. There we go.
There you go. All right. Yep, okay.
Are we in the middle now?
Yeah, you got to come this way to turn it. There we go.
Maybe I don't want to.
Yeah, I know.
Just kidding.
How are you tonight?
There we are. We can sit snug as a bug.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome. And we're thank you for stopping by tonight. We really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
We do very much.
And we hope everyone had a good Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday already. This week is just flying by.
Man.
Happy hump day, right?
And Friday night there will be a... What are we having?
Is that bothering you?
No, it's not bothering me. Is it bothering you? Tomorrow, Friday night, we will be, just a couple things off the top of it, is we will be broadcasting the Bret Hart graduation.
Mm-hmm.
Live, so if you'd like to watch that, I think parts of it will end up being on cable during the news,
Good.
A lot of news time, but then the rest of it will, after that, will be online.
On the pinetree.net for family members that live out of town that can't make it, and friends, and so they can watch your loved ones graduate from high school.
Know. And
That's pretty cool.
And we had some interesting conversations with the high school today, is they are concerned a little bit on weather.
Yes.
So if the weather doesn't cooperate very well, then they will be using the web feed in some of the overflow buildings.
Isn't that nice?
So
the other people can watch. So see, the web does matter.
Well, if they have to move it to the gym.
Yes, I know. I'm just kidding. So the pine tree does matter, right?
We do?
I don't know. I hope so.
Anyway, we thank you for stopping by.
So that's Friday night. They have 192 kids graduating for the Bret Hart class of 2008. And that starts 7:30 at the Bret Hart, it's supposed to be the Bret Hart Stadium.
Right.
But if they have to move it in, they'll move it to the gym. That's 7:30 p.m. Friday evening, right?
Yep.
So tune in, tell your relatives and friends that can't make it, they can tune into the pinetree.net to watch their loved ones graduate from high school.
Yep.
Pretty cool, right?
I think so. I mean, we had people, it was kind of interesting.
We did it last year.
Yeah, and there were some people from back east that were watching, so we can tell that some of the grandparents and stuff that were saying, wow, this is our
that
little...
was very cool to be able to do from out of town, you know?
Yeah. So...
Also, we got a press release today from Carolyn Sherrata, one of the first ones to start off the Bear Valley Music Festival season, which takes place in August. And let me see, they have a big year planned for the Bear Valley, not a big year planned, big year for the Bear Valley Music Festival. If the words "Big Girls Don't Cry," "Walk Like a Man," or "Can't Take My Eyes Off You" start your toes tapping, you need to be in the audience Saturday night, July 26th at the start of the 2-week-long Bear Valley Music Festival. It's the 40th anniversary of this classic music celebration, a mix of popular music and classical performed in a palace-sized 1,250-seat tent set amid high Sierra pines and aspen.
And it's really kind of a 2-week party, isn't it?
Yes, and what they're doing this year is something different, which I like, is they are offering, since a lot of people, like us, don't have babysitters on hand, they're offering specials for the whole family to go, specials on the I believe bleacher sitting, because a lot of times we don't go, or one of us will go to cover it, but we can't ever go for an enjoyment, just the two of us, because we don't always have a babysitter. So they're offering, I was reading something a couple days ago that they're going to be offering discounted seating for families and things like that, so that the whole family can go. So it's kind of geared more towards families this year, it sounds like.
They're not just going to offer babysitting?
No, they're not going to offer babysitting.
Oh, man.
So the festival is the summer highlight of Bear Valley Village on the Ebbets Pass Highway 4 and a National Scenic Byway. Refreshments and dinner are available at the festival tent in Bear Valley Village and nearby communities. Let me see what else. Bear Valley Rocks is the theme for the first week, which opens with "Oh What a Night," a tribute to Frankie Valli. We weren't sure if Frankie Valli was actually going to be there. Remember we talked about that months ago?
Are we going to break into Frankie Valli now or not?
And the Four Seasons, so that's the first night.
Yeah.
Oh What a Night. Succeeding evenings include the Best of Broadway Pops, Country Line Trio, Yesterday, Beatles Tribute Band, and at 10 a.m. Saturday, August 2nd, a free children's concert coupled with the very, very popular Teddy Bear Picnic, which is a hit every year. That evening, August 2nd, the Bear Valley Festival Orchestra will perform America's Favorite Music featuring violinist Sandra Cameron and music by Copland Barber, and Gershwin. Following the performance is a very lively and surprisingly fun auction and picnic-style dinner. So we have the full schedule on the pinetree.net. We just got that released today. I'd like to check that schedule out. If you're planning on attending this year, it really is a nice thing to go to.
Yes.
It's very beautiful up there. So, Bear Valley in the summer.
Now,
it's quite pretty.
If you want to sneak into a governmental functional position, if you've just been hankering
Okay.
to serve on a board,
Okay.
I mean, if you just been like, my day would not be complete without sitting on some type of board, some type of commission.
Okay. What is it? All
right.
Openings.
LAFCO. And if you've heard watching Board of Supervisors and you hear LAFCO, you're like, what is LAFCO? LAFCO is the local agency formation commission of Calaveras County has authorized John Bennett to recruit for a Municipal Services Review Advisory Committee. The purpose of this committee is to assist LAFCO with the MSR process for upcoming water and wastewater service reviews.
Okay.
And to provide public input to the MSR process.
Okay.
And what is MSR?
I don't know.
Municipal Service Review.
Okay. So they are looking for committee members for this?
Yeah. It is their desire to have members of the public, special district representatives, as well as members of the LAFCO Commission to sit on this committee.
Okay.
So, if you are interested, please send an email to LAFCO, care of John Benoit, at johnbenoit@surewest.net. Doesn't that sound exciting? Or a letter.
By mail. Some people don't use
to
the internet.
LAFCO at Administration, 891 Mountain Ranch Road, San Andreas, 95249. By June 13th, if you would like to sit on a LAFCO committee.
Yes. Which may interest a lot of people.
It really might. Because then, at cocktail parties or something, what would be better than to say that you could...
Now.
No, I mean, because...
That you're a member of the
Well, you
LAFCO
could say
board.
you're sitting on a committee that most people wouldn't know what it was.
Yeah, I
so
didn't
then
know
that
what
would
it
be
was,
impressive.
to
Yeah,
be
I sit on a LAFCO committee. And we handle a lot of MSR stuff, and it's
very important job.
Yeah, and it's
which I'm sure it is.
It is. I mean, all this LAFCO stuff is very important. These are weighty topics. It's not sitting on like I don't know. Now we're going to get mad if I say anything.
Yeah, we probably better say
a Girl Scout committee, right?
What's wrong with that?
It's wonderful to sit on a Girl Scout committee, but if you want to. I mean, you sit on a LAFCO commission, right?
All right. I have a good friend that's a Girl Scout leader.
I know. And she's probably watching and she's going to get mad at us.
No, but she doesn't have cable, so.
Okay. So if you want to sit on
her parents probably are, so.
Yeah, if you want to sit on a LAFCO. Yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay.
I think it's time for you to be quiet.
I'll be quiet. I'll just sit here.
Something that's kind of cool, I think, that's starting this weekend is the Master Gardeners and First 5 Calaveras have something special planned for the children, which I think is such a neat thing. They have the demonstration garden out in San Andreas currently, and they are starting a children's demonstration garden for the kids to come out. Master Gardeners and First 5 Calaveras have been working very hard to get the children's garden ready for the special event at the demonstration garden located at the Government Center in San Andreas. So this Saturday from 10 to 12:30, children can get involved in many fun activities. Learning activities include making pots from newspaper, planting seeds, learning about butterflies and worms, decorating visors and book bags, and visiting the reading tent. There will also be music, face painting, giant bubbles, and a cooking demonstration. All activities are free. For more information, please call First 5 at 754-1470 or Master Gardeners at 754-6477. So this is very cool. They're actually going to start a children's demonstration garden to go out. I'm sure probably just like the Master Gardeners do, hold once a month, one Saturday a month for adults, and now the kids will have a chance to go out and play in the dirt, which I think this is really neat, a really neat thing. I was excited when I saw this, so I think it's neat.
Go by?
We are going by before we head out to Hannah's wedding.
All right.
Right?
Are we going to live stream a wedding?
We are. Hannah wants us to live stream her wedding, so we're going to try if we have service.
We got to work. So we may be broadcasting a wedding on Saturday.
Hannah, Eric Aldrin.
This would be live play-by-play nuptials.
Okay? Local royalty, right?
Yeah. Eric, you may kiss the bride.
Yes.
Right?
I love what he said. You know what? They are such a darling couple. They've been dating for 6 years.
Mhm.
They're 20 and 21. I don't know if he's older than her. They're just darling, and they're already like a married couple because they've been together for so long. And she was saying, he hasn't done anything to help me, and believe me, I know the feeling, because as a bride, the groom never helps, and if they try to help, you don't like their ideas anyway. But it was so funny. I'm going to say this because I just thought it was just hilarious when she said, "You haven't done anything," and what did he say?
I'm still here, aren't I?
That's doing something.
Yeah, he doesn't run away.
No, they're just an absolutely darling couple. So their wedding is taking place this Saturday. So we're going to be going to that. We haven't been to a wedding in years. We'll probably be the oldest ones there.
Probably.
Right?
Probably.
Only people we know that are getting married for the second time, right? Third time, fourth time, not
right.
First time.
And a little piece was in the Stockton Record and some other ones is that there was a Calaveras County's general plan coordinator that was hired from Caltrans to
How many months ago did she come in?
less than a year.
Okay.
I'm guessing, what was it, 9? Yeah, 8 months. I'm just guessing off the top of my head.
O'Connor,
Yeah.
right?
And I guess she wants to go back to Caltrans.
Okay. Decided she wanted to work for Caltrans, huh? Okay.
So she
and
wanted
I
to
read
back.
somewhere that they aren't going to replace that position. So I'm not sure where I read that. But,
So they're going to be reassigning some people inside to handle that?
Okay, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure on that. So. Oh, it says Calaveras County Supervisor Tom Tryon on Tuesday called on Moreno to make it a priority to find a replacement for O'Connor. Okay.
That was it.
Yeah,
Just want to let
that's
you
all.
know that was...
So they may be having a new opening.
Yeah.
I asked you earlier if I'd be qualified for it, and you said no.
I think you
wasn't.
have to have one
It's
of
got
those.
good pay.
Yeah. And anyway, a little more on that.
I imagine it takes a lot of
The
experience. a lot of school.
years-long... She was coordinating the years-long effort to update the Calaveras County's general plan for land use. The general plan update, which is supposed to be complete sometime next year, has faced a number of delays. We need some. This is from the Stockton Record, and it was. She's taken back the California Department of Transportation.
Okay.
We do not believe it will have a significant impact at the time of the general plan update. Moreno said of O'Connor's departure,
Okay.
and that was.
Making pretty good money, but I'm not qualified.
I think you have have to have one with a land use degree or
Oh, I
something
don't.
like that.
No, I don't.
You can decorate
I need
well.
to go get paid somewhere.
Right? Well, you can decorate well.
Yeah, I can decorate. Really, I
That
like to
would be-
decorate. I don't know if they want me to go decorate the government center.
Well, I mean, is the general plan update process kind
Does that
of like
include decorating?
You're kind of adding elements and
Yes,
touches,
yes.
right?
Yeah, very sad. I have no talents.
Oh,
So,
of course you do.
anyway, so they may be looking for somebody for that. Also,
Yes.
are you done?
No, I'm done. Yeah.
There was a small brush fire reported on Highway 12 and Burson Road today. It was contained at approximately 3 acres.
3 acres?
They did have to call crews in. They said it was spreading slowly, probably because of the
Because of the moisture?
I don't know. We don't know the cause yet. Probably get the fire report sometime tomorrow.
But they did send out some air assets
Yeah,
and
we
stuff
heard the
like
spotter
that.
plane and
They
did. So, but it was controlled at 3 acres, according to Dennis at Cal Fire. So that's good news. It was controlled quickly, right?
Yep, and also coming up a little bit of up things, and I think, am I going to enter that this year?
You lose all the weight you want to lose in one day,
One
right?
day.
You would.
One
You
day.
would.
You know, none of these long, drawn-out dieting plans. Just get it over with.
Maybe you
do it
should.
in one day.
You can go out and sound like Darth Vader again.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, the Sierra Century is returning to Calaveras County. And last year there was almost 2,000
Yeah.
cyclists.
How many entrants do they have so far?
I don't know.
I need to get an update on that.
Anyway, it should be a
It's
big
a beautiful
ride.
ride. Remember the beautiful...
And the Sacramento Wheelman
Yes.
Bicycle, its 33rd annual Sierra Century Bicycle Touring Race to the Calaveras County Saturday, June 7th.
They go from Ironstone to Ironstone, right? Don't they start at Ironstone and
Yeah.
finish at Ironstone?
And they started at Ironstone,
It's
and then they
beautiful,
go to
roads they go on.
Sheep Ranch, Wilseyville, Mountain Ranch, Angels Camp.
Remember last year we
went through
followed
Moke
him?
Hill. Yep.
We followed them with a video camera.
Yep. Maybe I should do it with a helmet.
Maybe we should actually do it on a bike instead of in a car. What do you think? Not me, but you can.
Oh.
Just a thought.
And this is a very well-organized event. And from everything we've heard, they've worked well with all the different agencies, from Angels Camp Police to CHP.
It's very, very nice. So we highly recommend signing up for this event. They are not taking on the day of registration.
Oh, they're not?
No, so you have to register beforehand if you are interested. You can go to sacwheelman.com, I believe.
And register.
We have an article on it, too, so you're not even looking at somebody else's. Somebody else has something on it.
There was registration May 23rd, so there's no spots?
Well, there might be, because he just emailed me, Dale Tudor.
Yeah.
Just emailed me, I think yesterday, and wanting to make sure that we kept posting the article. So I'm sure they're probably still taking entries, but just not the day of the event, because it probably causes too much chaos, I would imagine. Right?
Yeah.
So also, there was an economic development meeting yesterday.
Well, yes,
there
was.
About that? Last night we didn't talk about that, did we?
I don't think we did.
The Blue Ribbon Panel is planning for your green. Make
and
plans. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say this is about as
make plans to attend the county's first Economic Development Summit at Bret Harte Theater on July 11th and 12th. If you were looking for many of the powers that be yesterday afternoon, well, you were there. Are you one of the powers that be? Yesterday afternoon, one good place to find them was Classroom 3 at the Mark Twain St. Joseph's Hospital. It was another of the ongoing economic development meetings that have been spearheaded by the Calaveras Chamber of Commerce. So there's lots of members from the community that belong to this, and they have a great, which I think is a neat thing, is the first Economic Development Summit coming up. It's a two-day summit.
11th and 12th of July?
Yes, July 11th and 12th. Now, is that a weekend? Or is that, oh, it is. Let me see, it is. It's a Friday, a full Friday, and then a half-day Saturday.
And they're going to have stuff like motivational speakers. They've got, it's a pretty...
Yes.
And the committee that's been working on this is about as blue ribbon as you can get.
Yeah, we've got Steve Malinsky, Tim Shearer, David Woods, Scott Burr, Karen... I'm not sure how you pronounce that.
Mary Boblett.
Mary Boblett, Lisa Reynolds, Lee Seaton, Jim Conklin, Diane Gray, Mark Lester, Nick Hodgson, Jim Bailey, John Hamilton, Jeff Davidson, Russ Thomas, Bob Lawton, Ken Churches.
And so
there were people.
Yep.
I bet it's a lot of fun to actually go to those meetings when you can make them, huh?
But no, it's there, and I think everybody senses the economic development needs in the county now. So I think it's a pretty cool thing.
We have all the information for the summit on the pinetree.net. I have the full schedule of events and all that they'll be having. So.
And we'll get, as we get closer to the date and stuff comes up, they're going to have some motivational speakers as well.
I heard that, yes. Food, breakout sessions, stuff like that. So
Kim just hopes I get motivated to get off the couch, right?
It's all like you're such a couch potato. You mean off the laptop? You're not.
Yeah, I mean it's the motivation.
You're a computer potato. You're never on the couch. This guy. Never.
Okay.
And have you seen our poll? My goodness, I'm getting all these comments. We've been doing the district supervisor polls the last 3 weeks, just before the primary election, and this week we have District 4 supervisor.
Who are the winners?
Let me see who's won. We have 20 comments. Goodness sakes.
Well, who won the previous
Let me
poll?
see who won. Oh, okay. I don't know. I have to look back. I don't really know. So far, right now, let me see. On our poll, Tom Tryon is winning with a 44%. Lee Seaton, 23%. Ron Klass, 6.6%. Sarah Lunsford, 24.6%. And 1.6% do not care.
Really?
Yes. Actually, 15 people said, I'm sorry, that was one person.
That says they
don't care, yes. There's a lot of comments.
1.6%.
A lot of these comments don't really have anything to do with this District 4 race, so I don't.
Yeah, unfortunately, some of these poll comments is turning like a general discussion of county government, right? It's just.
So, it's kind of like an open forum, I guess. Anyway, so the primaries are June 3rd, which is next Tuesday, right?
Yep.
And we will be live streaming the primary election night also for your viewing pleasure, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can tune in to the pinetree.net live to find out the results as they're going on, right?
Yep, we'll do it to where, because we know there's going to be a lot of people that want to find, they're following these races and want to find out as soon as they possibly can about them, so we will do our best to let you know at least 15 or 20 seconds after the right. So we will get the results to you as fast as humanly possible.
They'll probably post it on our website, right?
Yeah, and also we'll probably embed the county's official election website, as we've done for the last couple of years. The other interesting thing on that one, though, is that usually if you're at the counter there, you can get the results 5 to 15 minutes ahead of that. So we'll do our best to where if you're itching to know who made it to round 2 to go for November, or if Walensky made it back for District 2, there's all these different all these different pieces.
Very interesting.
So
let me see. Tomorrow, something interesting going on is self-esteem improvement group at 9 a.m.
I think my wife thinks I just have misplaced self-esteem, right? Way too much.
Self-esteem improvement group from 9 to 10:30 at the Frog Pad building at the Community Methodist Church in Valley Springs. From 9 to 10:30. So if you're interested in attending that, it's kind of a neat thing, actually, don't you think?
Yep.
What else is going on tomorrow? Health and Development Fair, which I thought this was kind of cool. Also, that's Friday. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, tomorrow's the 29th, right? What's today?
And we just want today's the 27th.
Today's the 28th, isn't it?
28th? It is the 28th.
Okay, so
Man,
tomorrow,
let's go.
Let me see. We have the Health and Development Fair, and the Columbia Diggins Tent Town starts tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Is that right?
Really? Wow.
Maybe that's not right. But anyway, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, Thursday the 29th. I think this is great. That's why I want to mention it.
Okay.
At the St. Patrick's Church from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Angels Camp, they are having general health screenings for children ages birth to 5 and pregnant women presented, and this is free. So they're having free health screenings presented by the Human Resource Council and Head Start Calaveras. So tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., the St. Patrick's Church, if you're 0 to 5 or pregnant, you can go ahead and have a free health screening. Now, I have down that the Columbia Diggins Tent Town is you're not 0 to 5 and pregnant, like Britney Spears' sister. It does start tomorrow, May 21st to June 1st.
There we go.
Columbia Diggins Tent Town at Columbia State Historic Park from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Park Dokens and staff recreate an early tent town to demonstrate the daily life of the Gold Rush era. There will be live entertainment, parking is free, and a nominal fee to get in. If you're interested in this, you can call 588-9128 or visit friendsofcolumbiashp.org.
Really?
That's actually cool. We got to go to that this year. It's neat to go see everybody in costume, and very neat. So you're looking at it over there. Are we going to rough and tumble?
Well, anyway, just a touch if you on a little bit of local, and a little bit of national news as well.
I also forgot this graduation tomorrow evening. Can I talk
Sure,
about one more thing before you go to national news? Tomorrow evening at 7 p.m., John Vieira and Vallecita High School will hold their graduation at the Dr. Elliot A. Smart Performing Arts Center at 7 p.m.
Very nice.
Yes. You go ahead with your national news.
Oh, I don't know. If you've been following a little bit of stuff today, it's Scott McClellan's book, who's the former press secretary for George Bush. His new book is #1 on the Amazon bestseller list, and he's been also getting all kinds of comments on it because basically the title of one of the top of the Drudge Report is Scott the Snitch, and some of them and other news outlets probably aren't going to take that angle on it, but it's kind of interesting because it's kind of a tell-all thing. And
what is he saying about George Bush? Do you know? Bad things, obviously.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Isn't his wife a closet smoker? Is that one of the things?
No, it's just interesting. It's interesting stuff about the war, how we led up to the war. It's pretty interesting. So Scott McClellan's book, #1 on the Amazon list, and very, very controversial right now.
Okay.
And on really heavy, weightier topics, monkeys control a robot with their thoughts.
Okay.
Now, you can control your kids with your thoughts, can't you?
Sometimes. So what else? What else? Clinton casts wide net of exaggeration, claims to lead in every poll.
Yeah, and
All right.
also in other heavy topics, video that purportedly shows a living, breathing space alien to be shown Friday in Denver.
Okay. Where? Where?
In Denver, a living, breathing space alien is
Where?
going to be
Where
shown.
though? Oh, they're going to this Friday.
They're supposed to show the film in Denver.
They have. I mean, they have pictures of the living space alien.
Well, that's what they're claiming.
Okay, and let me see. Nude maid cleaned up good at Florida man's home. Okay.
See, she's probably reading more stuff than you wanted to know, right?
Energy drinks linked to risky behavior amongst teenagers. And I can see that those energy. Have you ever had one of those things?
No.
Those Red Bulls. Oh my gosh, I can't drink those. They make me wild. I mean, I get shaky and just go out of my mind.
And the president of the Czech Republic wants to debate Al Gore on global warming.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Interesting. So they're saying energy drinks linked to risky behavior among teenagers. What does it say?
Mm-hmm. Health research has identified a surprising new predictor for risky behavior among teenagers and young adults: the energy drink.
Well, I can see how. All that
So they probably
caffeine.
have too much energy.
Yes. The trend has been the source of growing concern among health researchers and school officials. What does it say it makes them do? Nausea, abnormal heart rhythms, and emergency room visits.
Toxic jock behavior, aggressive, risky,
does that
unprotected substance abuse,
Okay.
violence.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, all that count. Because have you noticed you do see a lot of young kids drinking those things.
So that's been my problem. Too much energy drinks.
You don't. Well, you drink Diet Coke. You don't drink those. Probably need to.
Anyway, so we'll touch a little bit on weather. All right. Is that okay?
Yes, go ahead, John.
Okay. All right. And isolated thunderstorms in Arnold still on tap, 20%, low of 47, high of 62 tomorrow, 20% chance of thunderstorms as well. Then mostly cloudy, mostly sunny as we move on into Saturday. With a projected high in Arnold of 67 degrees on Saturday.
Okay.
And moving farther down the hill because we have one young lady who is very worried about a wedding temp.
Mostly sunny, high of 74, Hannah, still for Saturday. So we're looking good. Looking good.
I know. And that's
good so far.
You're looking good. And you know, we haven't
done Bangor, Maine in a while,
we
have
haven't.
we? Not in a long while.
We're just
Because we just start chatting away. We have so much to talk about that we just don't even get to
we
barely get to the
haven't
weather
talked
anymore.
about Bangor, Maine weather. For our viewer in Bangor, Maine, high of 65, 41, 72, 40, 67, 45, and 56 and 47, and raining on Saturday.
Yes.
So
it is raining in Bangor, Maine, Hannah,
It
but
will
not
be.
in Angels Camp. Or it will be, sorry.
Yeah.
But not
So
in Angels
you're
Camp.
safe.
So we're looking good.
we thank you very
Yes, we
much.
thank you.
And have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Thank
Good night.
you.